Hello guys, Disastrous Dallas here, and today we will be going through what is wrong with Call of Duty. The new update promised the maps which include Block, Countdown, Showdown, Strike and Wetwork. For the first time on consoles we have the previously PC exclusive map Winter Crash, which is essentially just Crash, but it's now winter themed. There's a Christmas tree, and when an airstrike is called in, you hear Santa Claus yell, "Ho, ho, ho." There are also two new game modes, which are Hardpoint and Gun Game. Unfortunately, the downside to this new update is the fact there's now a supply drop system. A lot of us had hoped that there wouldn't be a supply drop system in Modern Warfare Remastered. Unfortunately, due to the recent sales loss of 50% down from Black Ops 3, they have implemented it into Modern Warfare. But it's not all bad news. Even though there is in fact a now supply drop system, the only weapons that are available thus far to obtain from them are melee weapons, which is of course just reskins, so there's no added bonus, as you may see here with the Brawler's Brew. There is the Scorpion, which looks like a new knife. Cliffhanger, reference to Modern Warfare 2 and the trekking mountain part, which, fun fact actually, by the way you were able to hold them during that mission, it appears that you were going to be able to use them, but that obviously must have been cut for whatever reason. So now you're available to use it at last after all these years. The OMSK Hammer, the Gravedigger, which is a shovel, which was previously only available to use as a melee weapon in the iOS version of Call of Duty Zombies on Shino Numa, and the QCB Bayonet. To understand what is the matter with Call of Duty, we have to go back in time to Call of Duty Ghosts. This was the last game developed within the 2-year cycle before Sledgehammer decided to start making their own games of the series. Sledgehammer had previously worked on Modern Warfare 3 in a helpful capacity. Sledgehammer wanted to try one-up Treyarch and Infinity Ward, so they created Advanced Warfare, the first game to be set in the future, and because of this they created the new Advanced Movement system. Unfortunately this amounted to only a load of jumping around the map, laser rifles, a sniper rifle that couldn't work out if it was a sniper rifle or a rocket launcher, this is where the problem lies within the game, because Sledgehammer tried to one-up both its competitors in the Call of Duty series. This is where the problem started, as Treyarch now had to one-up Sledgehammer by creating Black Ops 3 as a futuristic advanced movement game. This included having selectable characters, i.e. Ruin, Spectre, and so and so. And now, Infinity Ward had to try and one-up Treyarch by going into the future, which is now why there is space combat and why I'm recording this footage on Modern Warfare Remastered. The younger generation like the advanced movement system that was pioneered by Sledgehammer and we've been unable to shake in the Call of Duty games since, or they just don't know what it's going to be like, whilst some of the older generation of gamers know that the advanced movement system is possibly one of the worst things that ever happened to Call of Duty, and they have only bought it for the Legacy Edition, which from what I've heard is actually outselling the standard. And the only reason people are buying the Legacy Edition, or any form of the Legacy Editions, is for Modern Warfare Remastered. This means herein that the problem that has plagued Call of Duty for the past 3 games, 4 if you include Modern Warfare Remastered, relies on Sledgehammer, because this was their first Call of Duty, and because they were trying to one-up the other 2 developers, they instead created the downfall and the subsequent decline of the Call of Duty franchise. Like the beginning of the Sledgehammer season, it didn't have viable supply drops. Then COD points were later introduced, in which you could use these to either buy the supply drops in-game, or the liquid divinium used for zombies. The plus side to this, however, was these didn't give you any weapons you couldn't get outside of buying them. These were, you bought rare ones, no advanced ones, but none the same, it was still an awful design, as it meant that people who could just pay to win the game, but not on such a scale as Advanced Warfare. Well guys, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.